Hi everyone. So I just want to make a really short video showing you all these doctors that are coming out and speaking about COVID, coronavirus, what have you, saying basically the same thing, and all of these doctors are fake. Every single one of them. This is the Cameron Kyle Siddell. You don't look so happy there. He's a faker. Josh Farkas, Rory Spiegel, Cameron Kyle Siddell, Scott Weingard, Ventilation Roundtable. I don't know who those other people are. This guy, doctor, explains why patients on ventilators are placed on their front. The Telegraph, faker. So that's Dr. Ron Daniels, faker. Ask the doctor, Dr. Cameron, faker. Patients coming, crying and screaming they don't want to be sent to the ER. Faker. Doctor. Faker, faker, faker. New York doctor speaks on coronavirus pandemic. Faker. So, this lady was sent to me by a friend of mine. And the information that it says here doesn't say she's a nurse or anything. I had to do some digging to find out she's a nurse, but the vertical frame set me off, and her Botoxed face set me off. And so I did a little digging on her, and turns out she's a nurse, and she's an anti-vaxxer, and she talks about a bunch of other stuff, which I find really interesting, that she's against vaccines because of the toxicity within them, and yet she's not against injecting Botox into her face, which is full of rat poison. So how does that make any sense? And then there's this guy here I've already exposed as a faker, this doctor found walking the street in New York City, allegedly exposing all these people dying. This is a fake doctor talking, Deborah Davis. She's a radiation wireless cell phone faker. All those people who talk about 5G being harmful are fake doctors, fake scientists, fakers, fakers, fakers. John White, MD, do COVID vent protocols need a second look? Faker. There's Ron Daniels again. Now, this got sent to me as well. This is also fake. Again, vertical frame. This guy wearing a cowboy hat to make it look like he's legitimately a cowboy. And he talks about how the food industry is suffering and we need to demand our food as being produced locally from the government and demand tighter restrictions on our food. So he's setting us up to demand from the government tighter restrictions on our food, and to make sure that I mean, he's obviously a rancher. That means that he's ranching beef. He's a cattle rancher. So he wants people to protest the government, and a lot of these people, they want you to take action. They want you to protest the government, buck the system, and that's what they're asking you to do. They want you to sign a petition, protest the government, take action against the government, buck the system, because they want us to uprise. They want us to go against the system because they want us to bring the system down. Why would they want us to bring the system down? So they can put a new one in place. I mean, they're basically leading you by the fucking nose. Texas beef rancher sounds the alarm. Production has fallen, which will raise prices beyond what you can afford. Then production will stay low. It's a cycle. Americans are about to learn what hyperinflation means. Share this video. Make it go viral. And in the meantime, give me money. Go to my Patreon. Buy my t-shirts. Buy my other shit. American Homestead. So, faker. Now, this one, media caught red-handed staging nurse blocking traffic, okay? This is off Jeff Jeff Censored. Now, this was in a long list of stuff that I came across in a playlist of examples as to why this is a fake pandemic, and all of the videos in there were from fakers. So this is what prompted me to make this video, because all of this is staged. What you don't understand about this video in particular is not only is the photo op staged with this nurse planned to go out into traffic, but I will show you in a second. This traffic is staged, right? So the person who is on the phone here, this person's live on Facebook, and she is broadcasting this.
Watches them and calls them out.
Flags say here.
Trump.
It's definitely not. Oh, wow. They're staging. I'm glad I got this. A stage media op. Look at that. Staged on Facebook Live. Don't publish it in your paper. You're a fraud.
Yeah.
So what? This here is staged. These cars sitting here in traffic is staged. The nurse stopping traffic for a second while they take a picture is staged. But also, this woman filming the whole thing live on Facebook is staged. She's part of it. This is what you don't understand. It's not just him. It's not just the nurse. It's not just the media. It's not just this long parade of protesters. It's her too. She's also a faker. I mean, and then it's shared on Jeff Censored, which is highly questionable channel. So, you know, you got to understand how deep this goes. And because the more you understand, the more you can see that they're lying to you, the more that you can see how they're lying to you. And, you know, I'm still getting flack on my other videos exposing Dr. Kaufman, who's also a faker. People still think that he's legitimate. Dr. Kaufman is a liar and a faker. Who's this guy? London Real. He's on London Real, people. I mean, he starts out doing the rounds on Richie from Boston, and then he gets on London Real like he's, you know, some sort of hero or something, and he's full of shit. He's a liar and a fraud. He's a fake doctor. He's not a real doctor. None of these people are. When you look them up, you will find that they're generally either self-employed or they have been sued for something, so no legitimate person's ever going to be able to go and get an appointment with these people because they're not real doctors. They're just made to look that way. So all of this is controlled. It's all controlled. Every single piece of it. Right down to the person holding the camera, live streaming it on Facebook, claiming to be one of us. Are you starting to see it now? Are you? Or are you still going to claim that these people are telling truth? It's all garbage. It's all lies.